Taking your digital art off the screen and turning it into something tangible is always an awesome feeling. So on that note, let's go ahead and draw something and turn it into a sticker. Hey all, my name is Brad and welcome to Brave the Woods. Really quick, I wanted to give a little shout out to today's sponsor and the one who inspired this episode, Stickerapp. Stickerapp is a place you can order quality custom stickers, labels, and decals. To be honest, I'd never used them before now, so naturally, I requested a pack of sample stickers off their website just to see if they were quality. And when they arrived, I was super impressed, not only with just how many options they had, but how good they looked too. Long story short, it got me super excited and I wanted to make my very first sticker with them. So let's do just that. Let's walk through the entire process of making a sticker from sketch to print. That way you can see how I went from this to this. All right, so as you can see, I'm going to be drawing today on the iPad Pro using the Procreate app. I know, big shocker, Brad's using the Procreate app for another project here on YouTube. I absolutely love the iPad Pro, but that's just me. So if you want to be using any other app on here, or even on your computer, you want to use different software, by all means do that, because everything I'm going to be telling you right now is going to be completely applicable to any program you use. This just so happens to be what I'm going to be using today. So on that note, here in Procreate, I think we should start a brand new document, or a new canvas, I should say. And we're going to do a custom canvas because we need to make sure a few settings are correct before we get going. I'm going to go to this little black folder icon up here. And now I have all my custom canvas options. The first thing I want to do, I'm going to go over to inches here instead of, it kind of defaults to pixels. So I think I'm going to do 10 inches by, you know what? Yeah, 10 inches by 8. Let's do that. Because what I'm liking to do, my sticker is probably only going to be about 4 inches, 3 to 4 inches, but I like to make my artwork bigger just in case I'm going to use it for something else, because I'm using raster images. That's what Procreate is. It doesn't have, if you're using Illustrator, this doesn't matter. But for things like that are using raster or pixels, then you're going to be wanting to do this because you can't make it any larger without it losing some details. So I'm going to err on the side of bigger for my artwork. The DPI, that goes along with it. Make sure it's about 300. I do 300 DPI. That's pretty standard, especially for print. So I want to make sure it's there. And then it gives you how many layers you have. All right, moving on. Color profiles. It also defaults, I've noticed, to RGB, which is for on screen. But you're going to be printing this. So folks like Stickerapp or any other sticker company or printing company, they're going to want that in CMYK. And the reason that matters now is because if you don't do it there and you have RGB, your colors might look different on their end if they have to convert it. So you want to make sure it's on CMYK. And I think that's it. I think we are ready to go create our canvas and get started on our sketch. When I'm starting my sketch in Procreate, a lot of times I like to have my reference images handy and not on their own layer. I like to have them on their own little box over here. So this is a little pro tip with Procreate if you've never done this before, and you want to add a little reference box because you can move this sucker around. You can make it bigger or smaller. Really, really cool. You can put your image on there. That way it's not taking up a layer and you can move it out of your way. You just go to your Actions tab and make sure that reference right here is toggled on, and then you just import whatever image from your own photos. Pretty cool, huh? So that's a little pro tip. That's what that's there for. But now, so I might want to shrink it a little bit. I'm going to use that as reference. And my idea is I want to draw a fish. I want to draw a trout. This is, or more specifically, I should say, I want to be drawing a rainbow trout because I picked up fly fishing during COVID. And I thought, we have lots of these around here. I'm in Boise, Idaho, and there are lots and lots of rainbow trout around here. So I thought that would be kind of a fun one to draw because I kind of wanted that as a sticker. And not only are they like really beautiful fish and have some sweet colors on it, that would be fun, but I thought it would be kind of neat to kind of incorporate the mountains in there. Now, I know this is not a super original idea having the mountains inside the fish. I understand that. The concept isn't, but hopefully the execution is. The way that I'm doing it is kind of unique and fun. So I'm going to start drawing this. I'm going to go ahead and sketch this out and see if I can't get my ideas out enough to go to the next step. Now that I'm happy with the sketch, I feel like I'm getting pretty close. I'm ready to go on to my outlining. Now in this case, I'm going to be making a sticker that's going to be pretty darn small. So I want to make sure that people can really get what the concept is. It's going to be a trout as simple as it is, a trout, and I want the mountain ranges to kind of pop through. So I want to make sure that I'm using a strong outline. But before I do that, I want to lower the opacity on my sketch layer, maybe even multiply it, because it's nice to have it show up darker on your final layer. Then you can always toggle it on and off, but it's nice because it shows up a little bit better. That's typically what I do. Add that layer beneath it. Oh, let's go to a different pencil here. I'm going to try to go more mono weight. I could use a different brush here, but this one will work for now. I just got to get even pressure all along. But I want to make sure that I have an even mono weight line here that I'm going to use over the entire body. I want to make it kind of a thicker line so that it can be seen, like I said. And we're going to be adding some really bold colors on here for that rainbow trout. So I'm really excited about that part. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and clean this up, and we'll do some awesome little montage scenes so you get to see the progress, and I'll see you when it's done. And there you have it, our finished rainbow trout with a little mountain range in the middle. I'm really digging it. I think this bolder approach is going to work out well, especially when you start zooming that down and making it a little bit smaller, which is closer to actual size. So I'm liking that all the things are still looking pretty clear. Now, in my case, I'm just going to be getting this done as a matte sticker, a matte finish, which is going to be applied to everything. But if you, on the other hand, are wanting to do something fun like a holographic type printing or the matte mirror, there's glitter, there's all sorts of really fun ones that Stickerapp can do. You're going to need to send them a file with multiple layers, just 2 layers. You're going to need 1 layer that's going to be of all of your work, all the layers that you've done, just merge them into one. Preferably save your file as something else, maybe duplicate this file, but merge them all as one. If you just tap and you hit flatten, you can merge it all together and label it design. And then whatever area on your fish, let's say maybe just the fins and the eyes, I wanted to apply some type of like effect, one of these really cool effects on here, then you just need to separate those layers and label them effect so that they know that's where they want to apply the effect onto your sticker. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm just doing a flat matte print, so I don't need to worry about that at all. I just have to worry about shipping it out as pretty much any file. I can export this right here. I can go to my actions, share, and then pretty much any file type they're pretty cool with. So I'm gonna go right here and do maybe just a JPEG. Then we can just go ahead and upload it to the Stickerapp website. Where do we go from here? Well, I guess we should just push that giant yellow button in the middle to get started. All right, let's go from left to right on here on the information we have here. So it says we can do a contour cut, square, circle, round corners. I want to do a contour cut because as cool as some of these other ones are, especially like on a sheet, I want to make sure I'm just doing the outline of my fish. I don't want I don't want it boxed in or anything like that. You also got to choose your size. You get some set sizes here. I'm going to set a custom size because I want to get a more accurate depiction of my final price. So let's do that. Let's say 2 inches by 4 inches. See, I'll adjust the price. You'll see that immediately change over here. And obviously, the more pieces you have, the cheaper the price gets per piece, not overall, but each sticker will be cheaper per sticker. But then we also can go over to material and pick that, which I want to do. Let's see, where's matte? Matte stickers. Cool, and this should adjust to, was it changed for clear stickers? Oh, it's a little more expensive for clear. Okay, so it just depends. So make sure you pay attention to the material. It does change the price. All right, let's upload. Where's my trout sticker? There we are. Uploading, thinking. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so I've had stickers made through other companies, but I've never had the ability to adjust my cut line on the fly. That's super nice. So let's see how to do that. Let's go to this cut line right here. Oh, you get to see it on the fly. No pun intended for my fly fishing friends. Oh, that's really cool. So usually you have to kind of wait for a response. You kind of send in your art and they send it back with a certain cut line, and then you have to be like, no, I want it bigger or smaller. So this is nice. Okay, I think I want to go with the smallest option. And you can even go from here. You can actually go and see what it looks like. I like that. It's a live mock-up. That's really nice. You get your width, your quantity. You can change those here. That's nice. Add a comment if you wanted to do something special. Matte stickers, you can change that, I think, right, on here. Yeah, you can go and change. So you can change all this stuff this far into the process, which is great. So I'm going to stick with matte for now. You can insert text. Okay, what is this back paper? Oh, back paper. That's nice. Maybe you want to put your name on the back or your contact information or the event information, whatever it is. You can put it on the back. That's sweet. That's cool. It's going to be more money, I'm sure. But that's really cool that you can do that. Okay, I'm gonna have to use that in the future. But okay, I think I'm good. I want 81 of these. Sure. Let's go ahead and add these to the cart. And we are ready to go. That was pretty darn easy. After only a few days of waiting, my stickers finally arrived. And I couldn't be more excited with how they turned out. They look really, really good. I'm really impressed with the colors. Now that's the one I was worried about the most, especially since I got a matte finish. I love the matte finish. And it was kind of hard to decide to do that because I like the look of them, but also, you know, they offer holographic stickers and craft paper and all these other really cool looking ones, metal looking ones. It was hard just to kind of stick with the matte finish, but now that I'm seeing them, the colors are super nice and vibrant still, and they feel awesome. Really, really happy with them. In fact, if you want one of these little guys, you can purchase it in our shop. We have this one. We have lots of different stickers in there for you to look at, so take a look at the description below. Well, thanks again for watching, and go head on over to stickerapp.com and go make your own custom stickers. They have so many different types to choose from, and of course, if you like this video, please drop it a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future episodes. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.